Welcome to Part 4 of our detailed reading of the Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. Please check the Part 1 to get an overview of the various chapters in the DPDP Act, Part 2 for detailed review of Chapter 1, and Part 3 for detailed review of Chapter 2. In this video, we'll be reviewing Chapter 3 of the Act, covering its key sections and compliance structure. As discussed in the Part 1 video, the DPDP Act 2023 is organized into 9 comprehensive chapters, and scope of this video is Chapter 3, referred to as Rights and Duties of Data Principal by the Act. This is a smaller chapter, and as discussed in Part 1, Chapter 3 on Rights and Duties of Data Principal covers 5 sections, detailing 4 main rights and 5 corresponding duties of the data principal, along with a 2-tier redressal structure. Section 11 is relating to right to access information about personal data. Subsection 1 grants the data principal the right to obtain a summary of their personal data, the identities of other data fiduciaries and processors with whom the data has been shared, and any other related information, upon making a request for the same to the data fiduciary. However, per subsection 2, this right mentioned in subsection 1 does not apply if the data sharing is authorized by law for the prevention, detection, or investigation of offenses, or for prosecution or punishment of offenses. Section 12 details the right to correction and erasure. As per subsection 1, data principals can request correction, completion, updating, or erasure of their personal data from the data fiduciary. Per subsection 2, the data fiduciary is required to correct, complete, and update the data requested by the data principal. Similar to subsection 2, per subsection 3, the data fiduciary is required to erase any personal data upon request from data principal. However, if retention is required for the given purpose or as per any law, such request may not be fulfilled. Section 13 is regarding the right of grievance redressal. As per subsection 1, data principals are entitled to readily available means of grievance redressal from the data fiduciary or consent manager. Per subsection 2, they are required to respond to any grievance within a prescribed time period. Subsection 3 requires that principals must exhaust this opportunity before approaching the board. Section 14 is regarding the right to nominate. Subsection 1 grants the data principal the right to nominate an individual to exercise their rights in the event of their death or incapacity. Subsection 2 says incapacity means the inability to exercise rights due to unsoundness of mind or infirmity of body. The last section of the chapter, Section 15, outlines the data principal's duties. Subsections A to E requires data principals to comply with all applicable laws, not impersonate others, not suppress material information, not register false grievances, and furnish only verifiably authentic information. We recommend the CalPI Quiz app, available on the Google Play Store, to test your knowledge of cybersecurity, the DPDP Act, and other important topics. The app offers various levels of difficulty and interactive assessments to improve your awareness. Thank you for watching this video relating to the raw reading of the DPDP Act. Hope you now know more about the chapters of DPDP Act. This was the 8th video in this series, released by dpdpamentor.in. Please visit our YouTube channel, DPDPA Mentor, as well as our website, dpdpamentor.in, regularly to check out other informative resources. Wishing you a successful DPDP Act implementation.